Hi friends, you're welcome to the pattern of building a REST API using the Golang standard library. This is going to be the last video in this series as we have covered most of this topic listed here except pagination. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. I'll go to my editor. So if you go through the store, you see, let's go to store, we have the list user here. This is a query that will help us to add limits and offsets. So think of offset like a skip. You want to skip certain records from a list of records thrown to you. So we'll use this list user and the list user and the list user params. So let's write func. Then we can have our handler, which is a pointer reference. We call this list user handler like so. And this will return http handler func, and we can return func, and in this let me enter my code block. Then we can have a context which will be request.context. Then we can have a limit. It's going to be, we'll convert the string convert dot atoi, which is equivalent to pass int, that is converts string to int. So we'll pass the request.url dot query. So query then dot get. So we need to get a key, call it limit, and we can copy this and paste, turn this to offset. So then we can have our users, then error. Then we can use our h.queries.list user I showed earlier. Then this will receive a context. Then store dot list user params. Then we can have our limit. Then limit will be a cast of int 82 limit, and offsets be a cast to int 22 likewise, and then pass the offset. Then you can undo the error if error does not equal to nil. I'll pick it from here, copy this, and you can paste. Then you can see. Then we can say failed fetch. Okay, just, and if we have users, copy the success response, you can paste it here. Just pass success and continue this guy to users. As simple as that. So this is just a minimal approach to implementing your pagination. So we have the limit, which we can refer to as the size, and the offset as skip. So I'll go to the route mux dot under func. Then this is going to be a get request against all. Then we have under dot list user, and so then we can run the server. So we have connected to database our Redis is connected and server is running on 8081. Then let's open our Postman. In our Postman, I have this endpoint written out, so I'll switch off the limit and the offset and I'll give it a whirl. So we have empty array at the moment. So if I say I want just one record, I get one record. So this is how the limit will work. If I put in 2 here, we have 2 records returned to us. But if I bring this 2 back to 1, we have 1 record here. And if I offset it, that is skip the first record, it will skip the ID 1 and jump to the next one. So we have this guy, we have Mimi return to us, which is of the ID 2. But if I remove this offset and I place 100, it will return all the records that we have in the DB. So this is just a minimal approach to how you can implement your pagination. And if you can expand on this, you can have a default limit, then you have a default offset, then you can also return the page info that we refer to as the metadata. That is, we have the page size, the counts, and whatnot. But the whole essence of this tutorial is just to show you how to grasp the concept of pagination, that is avoiding overfetching of data from a DB. So this brings us to the end of the series. We've come a long way. We started from the request to the make file, to upload into Cloudinary, to send an email to your users, hashing a password, using our token, performing a role-based access control, then migrating using DBMate, and performing our queries using SQL C. Our database of choice was PostgreSQL, and for our caching, we use Redis. So if you enjoyed this video and the series, please do well to share, to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.